Hey guys, doing that satellite man's burning my tailbone again, and they were doing that when I was going to the bathroom. I was going piss in the bathroom. The satellite man's hitting my tailbone now. My mother and father did not give the estates to no butler. My parents both had wills. The royal protocol in the media is the documentation of both my parents' estates. It's been there since I was born. That's why it's a physical document of my anatomy. It's blueprints of my identity. The royal protocol in the media is a blueprint of my identity, my birth certificate, of who my mother and father are, and that I am the only owner of the estates. My mother did not give no estate to any of the butlers. My father didn't give nothing away to the butlers either, or the maids at any time of the estate. I am the owner of my mother and father's estates forever. And the roll protocol is a prenup in reference to anybody that ever worked for my mother or father, that I am the owner of the estates of my mother and father and my grandparents. So no matter what they falsely advertised, my mother did not give the estate to no butler. My father didn't give nothing away to 22 people that claim, somebody tried to claim in one of the books or something. I don't know what somebody was trying to say, but roll protocols in the media. These people that are trying to cover up my identity are the people that made those bullshit fucking biographies that are bullshit. And in reference to the story of Doris and Bernard, no, that's not authorized. No, it's not. That story's a bunch of shit. Reference to who my parents are. My mother and father gave me everything. There's even a Supreme Court case of information of where my mother and father told the courts that I was the owner of the estates. And no matter what anybody says, no matter what, and that man is obviously some man in government, or he was tied in with the CIA or the FBI or something. And that if he's in the satellite control room, if he's one of the people that's been burning my tailbone, trying to call me the butler, when I'm the owner of the estates of my mother and father, and my DNA matches, they're doing hiccups again, the satellite man is. When my DNA is the only DNA that matches my mother and father. So in reference to these people trying to play tricks with their false advertising, claiming they thought my mother gave things away to the butler, or they thought my father gave things away to the butler, or these 22 other people. No, those are all lies. The roll protocol is the only factual document, along with other documents that back up the information of the roll protocol of my identity. That's the way it is. I'm the only blood relative and 100% child of my mother and father. The IRS knows that. The Treasury knows that. The international media has got to advertise the information too, if you can. And no matter who these people are that are making up these lies, just because you advertise something, you criminals, trying to make up lies about my parents, your people need to go to court. It's never signed, never, never gave, never, never sold, never. And these people tried to murder me to fabricate their false advertising that they had claims to my mother and father's estates. They never had no claims to nothing. And they are probably the ones that was involved in the murder of my parents. And obviously, some of them are involved in kidnapping me and holding me hostage. The royal protocol is a factual document that I'm the owner of my mother and father's estates forever. No matter what this other person said, or what any of those false movies or false accusations of these people claiming they thought that my parents gave them things. No. I'm the only owner of my mother and father's estates. People need to go to court, and people can go to prison for their lies.